Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Welcome back to the Kingdom, where today we are actually playing a game of OnePageRules Regiments. I'd planned on doing this for quite a while, but with the release of Warhammer Old World, there's suddenly more of an interest in rank and flank fantasy games. So Josh is back by popular demand.
So rank.
Indeed. And we are going to try out a small game of Regiments. So we only got our 4x4 board here. We're going to be having a fight at the river. The river's going to be acting as our border. Josh has brought his vampiric undead because that's, I think, the only army he has.
Completely painted right this minute.
Right, totally painted. I mean, he's new to the hobby, so he hasn't had 20 years of collecting models and stuff. So for those of you who might be complaining, he always plays the same thing. It's because he doesn't have a choice.
But I forget a lot of stuff, so it's always new to me. It's sort of like just having my own version of dementia. It's new to me each time.
That's awesome. He has tabletop gaming Alzheimer's. And I am going to be showing off those dwarves. I finally got enough painted to run a tiny army, 1,000 points here. So here's our scenario. We're just going to be using the basic, like the starter mission where we each have just a simple 12-inch deployment zone. We'll lay out objectives and go over that. But first of all, a big thanks to Transit Angst for his support for the channel. And I hope everybody else, if you enjoy the bat rep here and the other videos, please make sure you like and subscribe. And let's get to the mission, the armies, and the rest of the game. Our mission, very simple. We've got the frontline deployment, so that each of us have the 12-inch deployment zone along either edge. And it's a battle for the pass, so to speak. The river has narrowed down the area in which we can fight, and we're going to treat this rocky outcropping in the middle as much taller. It's impassable, it's unclimbable, and so the two armies are forced to go through those two narrow passageways, almost like Thermopylae, but two of them. So the objectives are very simple: to control the two areas, the two passageways that get past the forest and the mountains. We're not going to worry too much about other objectives because this is our first game of Regiments, so we want to see how it goes. Plus, Josh has already informed me he's not interested in objectives and he's just going to try and kill me.
I just want to run and kill things.
So, is there even a point in having objectives if he's just going to ignore them? So that's the mission. Those are the objectives. Let's head to look at the armies, and then we'll move on to deployment. Josh, that's a lot of skeletons.
Yeah, right.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of skeletons. But they're very fragile. They're very breakable. They're very fragile. So what I've got, I'll start over here with the Dracula unit because I've actually just doubled it. I've got Dracula. He does have his heavy hand weapon, so he has been upgraded a little bit with that. And he is running Blood Chalice as well.
So that gives the unit regen.
Yeah, it gives it, the whole unit gets regen off that. And then the Skeleton Guard with him have cursed heavy halberds.
What I don't understand is why the undead armies in fantasy don't have a regen like the robots in Grimdark Future. I
Yeah.
don't understand that, why they don't just increase their points a bit and give them regen stock. They're an army of the dead. They're supposed to have regen.
It seems like they're doing it for zombies in some cases, but I'm with you. It's tough to have to run Blood Chalice every single time with a hero that's attached to be able to get that regen. I would think that it would be sort of stock.
So if anyone who knows the OPR developers are listening, pass it on. Give them regen.
Give them regen.
All right, so that's Dracula and his bodyguard, or his unit.
Yes, and then this is one of the generals, Radu. This unit's running the exact same way. So he's got the heavy hand weapon. He's also got Blood Chalice, and then they're running the Cursed Heavy Halberds. And I did give one of them, both units also have Sergeant attached as well. So
okay, each of them have a sergeant.
Each of them have a sergeant, yeah.
Okay.
Then we have the Skeleton Watch. Nothing fancy, nothing really upgraded on them. They're doing the crossbows at a 24-inch, trying to give me something with rending, but giving me something with a little bit of range, because that seems to be my issue, is ranged attacks and content. So, and then I've actually made a squad of 3. I'm running them as ghoul horrors, so they are supposed to have like toxin claws. But I'm running these 3 vampires as a ghoul horror squad of 3. Those do naturally come with regeneration.
Ghoul horrors.
Ghoul horrors. They have 3 toxin claws to attack 3.
Just clarifying, because the way you said it, I wasn't sure if it was something else.
Ghoul horrors. They have hourly rates. And
there it is.
And then rounding everybody out, I have my Zombie Brute that I'm actually running as a corpse wagon. Nothing overly special about him. Again, regeneration comes on its own. So essentially everything but the guys with the bows, everybody else has regeneration. He also has Raise Dead, which if past games have given me any sort of indication, I won't get to use. But if I get to that stage where I get to actually use that on him,
we'll just pop it in turn 1 then.
That's what I'm doing.
Just activate it and just turn 1. Boop, it's there.
The faster you get to that point.
And here we have 1,000 points of dwarves that are going to be facing off against the undead. Now, there are 2 things I have to point out. I am breaking 2 of my rules here because I'm so excited to get this stuff out. These are the models that I showed earlier in that video about alternative Warhammer Fantasy models. Yeah. I usually don't like putting anything on the table unless it is fully based. And so not only are the bases of these models not complete, but the trays aren't complete either.
Oh my gosh.
And also my OCD is absolutely screaming at me that
11.
There's those, first that you have to have 11 models per unit.
Yeah.
And second that these trays, the ones I ordered that have 5 spaces haven't come in yet.
Yeah.
And so there are those 2 blank spots. And I actually had to physically restrain myself from taking these down to the bandsaw and actually cutting them off.
I figure, so going back to the count of 11, the only thing I can figure is the guys at OPR, when they were looking to build this, huge fans of Spinal Tap. They were just like, but ours go to 11. So they're just a little bit better.
See, if that's the case, then I'm totally okay with it.
There you go.
But my OCD is so bad that I'm counting these units. They have 11 wounds. It's just the first death will not remove a model. Okay, so what do we got here? First.
I just noticed that you do have 10 there. So don't give yourself some...
Back here, we have a unit of marksmen, just with the standard rifle that they come with. Inside is one of the heroes. It's one of the twins there. I'm not sure if that's Heidi or Helga. Haven't decided yet, but I have 2 engineering dwarf models, female ones. So she's joining them.
Shooty.
And I've upgraded her with artillerist, which means whenever she and that unit activates, one of these war machines can either move 6 inches or shoot. So they actually get double shooting. And I equipped her with, she's got this like gigantic double-barreled rifle.
Nice.
So I gave her that too. Then the war machines in front, we have a regular cannon, and I'm running the ballista as an axe hurler. It hurls axes. Then up front here, we have a squad of the basic warriors with the other hero, Dwarf Champion, joined to them. No upgrades for him other than to give him grudge. So that whole unit is +1 to hit in melee. And then an ancestral stone as well to give the unit fear, and he has a little bit more toughness. But other than that, the unit itself is pretty stock. Except I did give them...
They're stuck, but I gave them...
I gave him a horn there. The dude with the horn, because that allows him to move one extra space. And
Horny dwarves. Horny dwarves.
He said it, not me. Over here, we have a unit of the Hammer Elite. No heroes joining them. And as far as their upgrades, they have a musician and they have a banner. So they're
also
moving... No, I think their music. Oh no, their musician is a horn. How do you like that?
Also horny. They have Smurfitis. That's where you have one girl to like a ton of guys.
Now, Josh, keep it clean.
I'm just observing.
And then back here, a squad of the what are they? The golems. 3 of them. I actually don't have a tray that has a 60 millimeter circular spot for them. So they're just sitting on top of an old GW tray. I think for a soul grinder or something like that. But either way, they have no upgrades. You just take them as they are.
They're shooty. Also shooty.
No. They're not shooty. They're stompy.
Everything's shooty.
So, there you have it. 1,000 points of dwarves. So, here we are after deployment. So, Josh, how have you decided to array the undead?
I have decided to put them in a line.
Kind of.
Makes sense with the regiment.
That's like a kindergarten line.
It's sort of a kindergarten.
This one's going that way,
yeah.
And then that one's going that way.
Oh well, I mean, I figured we got the big Y thing going. Seeing where your artillery's going, I'm just trying to, place things a little bit here, a little bit there. My major quote unquote artillery stuff is all over here. I'm anticipating this pass being the bigger deciding factor in the game.
Interesting.
So, but we'll see.
Right, so we got the skeleton archers here, and then right in the middle you put the bulk of your infantry with the corpse cart, and then the other flank you've anchored with your more elite guys.
Yes.
Alrighty. And for the dwarves, doing something a little weird, we're going to put the unit of warriors with the king. They're going to be over there in the trees, at least initially starting off. The center is going to be a mix. I've got my heavy hitters holding the center and my range to try and with the 45 angle degree arc to see if maybe all my shooting can cover both passes at the same time. That may have been a mistake. Maybe I should have concentrated. And then over here, it's hammer time. So those guys are going to have to... They got a bit of a run, but I wanted to put those in the middle. So we'll see how this works out. The dwarves won the roll-off for deployment and mission, so it is dwarves activation first. So, after the first couple activations, the dwarf hammerers have rushed up here to kind of take a position to either charge into the gap or at least try and plug it. Then the other unit of dwarves has kind of done the same, so you can see the dwarves have kind of created a little bowl here. We're going from some Kene action. Then, as far as the undead, the corpse cart has moved up, just keeping behind the mountain range, at least of most of my range stuff. But the skeleton archers have decided to step forward and unleash arrows, a volley, coming at the dwarf marksman. Nice.
And that's great. 2.
2?
2.
Okay. Well, but I mean, these are marksmen. They have a defense of 5. Any AP?
No, rending, but yeah.
And I fail them both. So that is 2 dead marksmen, and fortunately that's not half the unit. But opening volley has killed off a couple dwarves. They're angry. Alright, one good shot deserves another. So the dwarves are going to activate their cannon to shoot through the gap, quite literally, not just the big gap, but the little gap, into the guys behind. So 2 shots with blast.
Ooh.
Just 1 hit.
1 hit.
But it's blast 3.
Blast 3.
AP 1.
AP 1. So defense 4, so 5s.
I kill some of you, you kill some of me.
5 up. Nothing. But
Do
I
they
do have
blood
regen.
chalice?
Yeah, they have blood chalice. So maybe something here.
1.
1. So
Ha!
2 dead.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
I think that's fair.
That is.
The ghoul horrors.
Ghoul horrors.
The ghoul horrors.
The ghoul horrors.
Have they've charged up alongside the mountain range here, and so I mean, I can't not take the advantage. So the bolt thrower here, or the axe flinger, is going to, well, fling an axe. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, blast 3.
So,
AP 2.
AP 2. Oh, so I don't even need to look that up. That's going to be 6s.
Oh, wow, you got 1. Yeah. And do they have Blood Chalice as well?
No, Blood Chalice just straight up
they just have
what they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'll take that.
Wow. Okay, so the
That's
axe
helpful.
flinging was a complete waste of time. Lovely.
I am so glad I did regen for everything.
So, Josh has moved up one of his big blobs of skeleton guard. Is that what they're officially called?
Yeah, Skeleton Guard.
Moved up there. He couldn't go much further because, unfortunately, his horrors, I gotta make sure I make that a 2-syllable word, have moved up. Now, I'm activating the marksman. Here is something for you folks to address down in the comments. The hero here is an artillerist, and that gives her the ability to, when she activates, a war machine within 6 inches can either move or it can shoot. And it doesn't clarify that you can't shoot an artillery piece that has already fired. On top of that, that upgrade is 75 points, which is almost the base cost of an artillery piece. So the way I'm reading it, and Josh and I had a talk, and he agreed, that what that means is you can fire a war machine twice, even if it's in the same turn for that cost. So what we're going to have here is everything. War machine, 3 marksmen, and the hero are all going to put some more shots into the ghouls over there because they were very, very strong. So here's the marksman shots, hitting you on 4s. 2 hits, AP 1.
So, saving on 5s. And you're hitting the 3, right?
Yep.
Alright, AP. No! Regen.
I got 1.
Yeah.
Are they 3 wounds apiece?
3 ones apiece.
Yeah, I
so I need to
figured
get
as
my little...
Okay, well, while you're doing that, the marksman, she has a champion rifle that has 2 shots, and she hits on 3s. So again, only 1.
AP?
At AP 1.
AP 1. So, 5.
Darn it.
I'll take it.
And then the bolt thrower, or the axe flinger. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, so that's blast 3 at AP 2.
So 6 is blast 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Blast 3. Saved 1. 2 on regen.
You need at least 1. No, I killed 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was hoping to do, is at
take
least
mine
get
now.
1. Okay, not bad. I mean, the shooting was about 50-50. Should have been a little better, at least for the hero, but I will take it. So at the end of turn 1, my last activation is I just moved my golems up a little bit. But we have a general advance from the Undead. They lost 1 ghoul and a couple skeletons. Over here I lost a couple marksmen. But the lines are getting close, so turn 2 is definitely going to see some melee and some charging. At the start of turn 2, Josh decided to use his corpse cart to raise a unit of stitched zombies, you said they're called? Mm-hmm. Why are they stitched?
I have no idea. That's what they changed them to.
They laugh
when
a
they did the
lot.
update.
It keeps them in stitches. Oh! All right, I'm sorry. I'll edit that out. And so now he's got this massive speed bump that I got to try and get through. I'm not sure those guys could make the charge. I don't think I even want them to. So I've rotated the marksmen. Their whole job is to try and soften stuff up before the melee is in. So marksmen are going to activate. 3 shots from the marksman, 2 shots from the hero, and then she's going to use her ability to activate the cannon. And all of it is going into the zombies. Okay, 3 marksmen hitting on 4s. 3 hits at AP 1.
3 dead.
Are they? But you said they have regenerate. They don't? I thought you said zombies had it stock. Okay, so three zombies dead. And then 2 shots from the marks or the hero marksman. 2 hits, AP 1.
2 more.
2 more. And then the cannon.
Oh, I'll just take the trap.
1 hit, blast 3.
No.
And you're gonna have to take a morale test. But you have just forced me to use my best shooting unit at those.
5. No.
That's a 4. So no, roll the undead.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, or 3, they go. And then the other guy, so he's fine. And then the second one, he's fine. So they're still there. Back over to the undead. So after taking a bit of a drubbing but surviving the morale check, the zombies have kind of just run up. Then I responded by slowly plodding forward with my golems. They didn't have the range to charge in. So now I'm within charge range, but we'll see. I think they can take at least 1 hit. Josh has then moved up his archers and is going to unleash a volley into the hammerers.
4 up, unless they have any sort of like thing.
Forsooth, 'tis hammer time.
5 hits.
5 hits. So hammer elites, defensive of 4. You said 5?
Yeah.
Ouch. That's 4 dead guys. That's a lot. Okay. That hurt. So seeing just how squishy my hammer elite are, I figure I might as well get something out of them before they get shot to pieces. So they have pivoted and then charged through the gap there to slam into the archers, hopefully knock them out. And I'll get at least 1 turn of reprieve because the counter charge from those skeletons is currently blocked by the corpse cart that's already gone. So 12 attacks, hitting on 3s at an AP of 2. That's a lot of misses.
AP2.
So 2, 4, 6. I missed with half of them.
Still, that's good. Alright, hitting on 6s. No.
Whoa. So you get 4 attacks back.
Oh, I thought I had it. Well,
It's melee.
yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh no, did they hit on 4s? Quality, right?
Yeah, 4.
So 1 hit. Saving on a 4. I did save. So you lose 6 guys.
And why not go on ahead and do the morale?
Yeah. Oh no! Now roll 4 dice for each of the 1, 2, or 3 is bad. Oh!
There we go.
Ouch! So as part of my consolidation, the dwarves can either move straight forward 3 inches or pivot up to 180 degrees, and I decided I would turn to face the remaining 2 units on this flank head on. But that, my friends, that's what Hammer Elite can do. It was hammer time. So tying up some of the remaining moves. Unit of Skeleton Guard have moved up in position for a charge next turn. I answered by moving my warriors up. Recall those 2 empty spaces don't actually exist. And then the Ghoul Horrors have charged into the Golems.
On 4s.
Any rending or anything
3,
special?
4. Poison.
Oh, that's 6 then. Is 2 or 1 extra?
1.
1 extra? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I've got 5 saves to make. No AP?
Nope.
Golems are toughness or defensive 3. Oh, you got 1. There's 3.
No regen?
Nope. They're
Yeah.
just defense 3 and 3 wounds. They're supposed to be very, very sturdy. All right, so I hit you back. Only 6 attacks now instead of 9. And I hit you on 4. 3 hits at AP 1.
5 up.
Oh.
2. Save on regen. No.
So you actually won that combat.
Yeah.
Do I have no fear? So quality of 4. I fail. They are stunned. So you'll back up 1 inch. And they are now stunned. My heavy hitting unit, and you just kind of flicked him in the nose, and now he's taking a bit of a nap. The only other unit I have back to my activation would be the the bolt thrower here, but I've unfortunately shut off my avenue of shooting there, and we measured, and it's outside of the arc for those zombies, so it is going to have to simply take a hold action. It is back over to Josh. Do you have any other units?
Yeah, these.
All right, so over to him for his last activation, and then we'll move on to turn 3. So here we are at the start of turn 3, and once again, my last activation was to stand up the golems from turn 2, so Josh gets to go first. And now things are going to get interesting because he has a few choices to make. Do you know what you want to do? Mm-hmm. All right, what you going to do?
I'll rush that squad there.
Charging into the warriors.
Yes. We'll do them first.
All right, first off, the skeletons themselves attacking. Josh has a sergeant, so the different colored die is going to be for that guy, because he hits on a 3.
3. Everything else is on 4s.
Anything special about those 6s?
They do have reap and rending.
They have reap and rending? Mm-hmm. Oh, this squad's dead.
Yeah.
This squad is dead.
Yeah.
Rending is the AP 4.
Right.
And then reap is if I roll a 1 to save,
yeah.
I take an additional damage. So
okay.
you actually like cleave through one guy and carries on and hits the next one too. Now, they do have shield wall, so I get +1 to my defense rolls.
Okay. AP 1.
So that would take them up to a 6, and the shields take them back to a 5. So here's the 3 regulars. I save 1, so that's 2 dead. And then for these ones, I need 6s against the... And none of those were 1s. I save enough, so 4 dead total, and that's just from the skeletons.
Yeah.
You still have Dracula himself to go.
Yeah, he has a heavy hand weapon, so A3 and then AP of 1 if anything goes off.
Alrighty.
Alright. Yeah, hitting on 3s. 2 more hits.
Alright.
AP 1.
So negated by the shields,
right.
Saving on a 5. Oh, look at that!
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Okay, hitting you back. So I didn't put a sergeant in there. So we've got 5 regular warriors. Oh, these guys are terrible. 1 attack, AP nothing. Hitting you on a 4. 2 hits.
2 hits. Saving on 4s. And then regen. No.
So I killed 1.
1.
And then the king himself... Oh, okay, well, I'll get this next turn. The king had grudge, so I should have added 1 to hit for those guys. But I missed it.
Wait, so would you have...
There may have been a 3 in there that would have hit, but I forgot it. That's my fault. So instead, does it apply to the king? This model and his unit. So the king's hitting on 2s.
Nice.
3 attacks. AP 1. 2 hits.
2 hits. And you said AP 1,
Yep.
so 5s.
Oh! Okay, well, I lost combat. Quality of 4, they have the banner. I did pay for that. I forgot to mention it in the army thing, but they did pay for that. So I need a 3 to save on morale, and they're good.
There you go.
So you back up. We're both exhausted, but that hurt me a lot. Don't throw things, Josh.
0.
Don't run with scissors, and don't throw red cubes. For my next one, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Over here, these guys are going to pivot, because I don't want to have to endure that again. So they're going to charge in over there.
Yeah. And that unit's built the same, so...
Yeah, that's why I charged in there. Mm-hmm. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s, AP of 2. Oh, not bad. 2, 4, 6, 7 saves at AP 2.
AP 2, so 6s. Cocked, or?
No, that's a 4.
Right. So, save 2. Oh no, saved 1, sorry. Saved 1.
And then regen. Save 2.
2 more.
So 4 dead.
So 4 dead.
Okay, with casualty removed, Josh is going to hit back.
4. Quality 4. No.
Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. Dracula, though. Or not Dracula. Who's that?
Radu, the other guy.
Radu. Doesn't he make a spaghetti sauce?
He does. Very tasty. 2.
2 hits. AP.
1.
These guys are defensive 4, goes up to a 5. Save 1. The back rank is gone. Do you cause fear at all?
No.
Okay, so you lose combat. Take your quality.
4 up.
No! So roll for the 4 skeletons first. One of them runs.
One of them runs.
And then for Radu, you got to roll 3 dice.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3.
Yep, he takes a
Bad
wound.
things happen.
Nah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's made of sterner stuff.
Apparently.
I did not destroy you, so bounce back my inch, and it's back over to the undead. All right, I made a bit of a mistake here. In my eagerness to take out 1 unit before it could hit me, I opened myself up to a flank charge.
You did it on purpose. You know that.
No, I actually didn't. I was just so excited for my hammerers to go screaming in. But now I'm going to pay for it. So how many attacks does that thing get?
8.
Does it have impact? I mean, it is a wagon.
You know, it should. Somebody in the comments mentioned that these things have impact.
He has a crew attack, but I think the reason is because he's the corpse wagon is more of a transport. Because it's meant to be like a.
So whoever put that comment, we can't see it. So if we're missing a greater rule that includes it, let us know so that Josh can get the full use out of his. So he can get the full use out of his unit. There.
See, if I did the Deathly Chariot, that's probably what they're thinking of, because that has an impact of 4.
Okay, so yeah, this one is it spawns the free unit of zombies. That one is a little more difficult.
Which, as we all saw, worked so well.
Okay, 8 attacks.
8 attacks, hitting on 5s.
Oh, sir.
1.
AP anything?
No.
And I fail. So that... Yeah. And I don't get to attack you back, which means I lose combat. I'm now below half. I add 1 for the banner.
Yep.
Quality of 3. The banner gives a 2. Huh. So they're okay.
Yep.
So you bounce back 1. But I am now boxed in. That is unfortunate. Okay, over to the dwarves. I got to think about what I want to do. No, I don't. These guys are going to charge in.
I was about to say, if they don't charge in, I'm charging in.
Bonk. All right. Golems going after the ghouls. We'll just call them the ghouls.
There you go.
6 attacks, hitting you on 4s. That's abysmal. 2 hits at AP 1.
So, 5s. Regen.
I was hoping to kill one.
No.
Instead, I just wounded one.
Hitting on 4s.
Poison. So 3 hits total. Saving on 3s. 1 goes through. So one of those guys is down. We each did 1 damage.
Push.
Unless you cause fear.
Let's see. Do I? No.
Nope, neither do I. That's a push. Okay, well, since Josh ran up his zombies to kind of just force me to waste my shooting, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the marksmen are going to activate, shooting into the zombies. The hero is going to shoot into the zombies, and then she'll use her artillery ability to activate the bolt thrower, since it can't do anything over here. The only target it's got's over there. It's using a cannon to kill a mosquito, but whatever. So, here we go. 3 marksmen. Hitting you on 4s. 1 hit, AP 1.
6.
So AP doesn't matter. Then she'll shoot with her rifle. 2 hits, AP 1. Doesn't matter. I say it anyways out of habit.
Yeah.
And that's it. And so my artillery was kind of wasted there. But I had to use it because I activated that unit. So, oh well, live and learn. And unfortunately, that also means my other cannon here only has 1 target. That's a single unit, so the blast is kind of negated as well. Mm-hmm. So that was actually clever. I mean, the unit died, but
I'll pretend that I did.
you made me use my my range to kind of, sweep them under the rug. When I say I'm not going to film these next few actions because nothing big's going to happen, of course, big stuff happens. So over here, Josh charges in. We figured they're both hitting on 6s. Nothing's going to happen. Josh caused a bunch of wounds. I then failed morale below half. The golems are gone. which meant now all of the shooting I did here was a total waste, because if I just waited one turn, I could have unloaded everything I have onto them. Then over here, he charged in and managed not only to kill one of my guys, but then blocked a Hail Mary save, and now I've lost combat. Watch me fail this. Even with the banner on a 2+, my morale is okay. Oh, so you bounce back. But man, in a couple activations that I thought were going to be nothing burgers, huge for the vampires. I think all I have left are these warriors.
Charge in.
So they'll charge in.
Are they on 6s?
Yeah, because you charged them.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot I'm expecting here, but we'll see what happens. Hitting you on 6s from the regular guys.
I record it.
One hit. No AP.
One hit, no AP, so 4 up. No. Regen. No.
I got one.
Skeleton, gone.
And then the king. Nothing.
Nothing.
You hit back. And you got a lot more dice to roll.
Yeah. What do I got? 4, 8. So 8 on the regular guys.
And these have Reap and Rend and...
Yeah.
Oh, and you got 2.
2. Yeah.
All right, 6 up save. Make 1, fail 1. So 1 guy dies.
And then Dracula is just AP1 if he hits on 6.
Oh,
1.
darn it!
AP1.
Oh, I make it at. Because the shields negate it.
Yep, for the 5.
So here's what happens. I lost 1. My banner causes, or my king causes fear. So we wash.
Gotcha.
Nope, I back up.
Oh,
So
no,
that,
just
that was close. I actually was a little worried that you'd completely destroy me here.
Yeah.
So I think that's everybody, and I activated last, so you're going to get to go first.
Yep. I already know what I'm going to do, I think.
So we move on to turn 4.
Yep.
All right, start of turn 4. Josh is hungry for blood. He had a taste of stone over there, but I guess now he wants blood. So he's charged into my marksmen. They are. I don't have a good feeling about this.
You never know. Once again, turn 3 was where
was decisive.
Every game we play, it's like turn 3 is where a ton of dice go somebody's way.
Yeah.
All right, hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Two hits.
No rending, no reaping.
No, just poison, but I mean, yeah, that's not.
Okay, so I might actually survive. You say AP1 base? Or no, nothing.
No.
Defense of 5. Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
They survive them.
Yep.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
But they're not a melee unit. Each of the marksmen gets 1 attack. They basically hit you with the gun
That's why I
butt.
threw them in there.
4s. 1 hit. No AP.
Hitting on 4. 1. Nope. And then regen. Nope. So 1 down.
I got 1.
So I only got 1 guy left.
And then, believe it or not, Heidi. She's Heidi. I guess I just decided. She's Heidi. The other one's going to be Helga. Because...
Leave it in the tray?
It's up to you. Because Heidi's a hero, she comes stock with a heavy hand weapon. So I get 3 attacks at AP1.
Nice.
And
might not
she
matter
hits
at all.
on 3s.
Cool.
2 hits at AP1. I won't kill you unless
5s.
unless you really whiff your morale.
Yeah.
Save 1.
Save 1. Regen.
Ooh,
So
Honey
she
Badger
saved.
don't care.
And then he has to do, was it 3 dice? No, 1 dice per morale, first of all.
Yep, do your quality.
So quality, 4.
That's cocked.
That's cocked.
That's definitely cocked. He's fine.
Yeah.
So you bounce back.
It's a good douche.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
That went a lot better than I thought it would. What we're going to do now
Oh.
we're going to try something sneaky like. So over here, the hammers are going to jump back in.
Okay.
6 attacks, hitting you on 3s. Man, that's not that. I should have done better than that. So 3 at AP2.
3 attacks at AP2. So 6s. 3 at AP2, 6s. Ooh, regen.
1.
Save 1.
Okay.
So 2 down.
Yeah, now you can just take that one out.
Yeah.
So now it's just Radu and his valet.
Yep.
His Batman.
That's Batman.
Hit my back, sir. I was hoping to obliterate the unit, and then I could use my consolidation to face your corpse cart, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work. That's a hit, isn't it?
4, yep. 4
Okay.
is 1. And then I got 3 on
And that's an AP1, isn't it?
AP1.
5s? No, that's a dead hammer.
And 3 on Radu. He's on 4 up as well. Actually, let me double check that.
3, right?
3, yeah, 3 up, so 2 hits.
At AP1?
AP1, yeah. 2 hits at AP1.
Oh, you just killed them. They're all gone.
Wow.
Yeah,
They haven't even gone yet.
my plan there failed spectacularly. Okay, over to you.
I'm going to pivot him, and then he's actually going to go up. I just want him right there.
Okay.
Straightforward.
Well then, next I'll take advantage, charge in with the dwarves over here, because that unit is still almost at full strength.
Yeah.
So here's the warriors hitting on 3s, because the king gives them a grudge. That's 4 hits, AP nothing.
4 hits, AP nothing. Saving on 4s. 1 save, 3 for regen.
So back rank is gone.
Aw.
And then the king,
Math
3
is-
attacks, hitting
math is
on
hard.
2s. That's 3 hits at AP1.
Ooh, this could be interesting. You said 3 hits at AP1?
Yep. It looks like we're going to yin-yang. You're going to take the right pass, I'm going to take the left pass. Maybe.
We'll see. 5s. Save 1.
And then 5s or 6s.
No,
Oh,
2
2
more
more.
dead.
All right.
If I fail morale, this will be interesting.
Strike back
Little
like
late.
the Empire.
Yeah, let's do the skeleton guard first. Might as well. 6s, right?
No, because you haven't fought yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that one's a reap
Si-
and a rend. So here's the regular as AP1. Shields make it nothing. So my warrior save on a 5. He fails. So that's 1 dead.
Okay. And then,
Then
three.
one on the this one I need a 6. That's a dead guy too.
so that's not more hits. It's just hits you on a.
Yeah.
Right. Then Drac, he's still on 4s. 2 hits at AP1.
5s. Save 1.
Nice.
You know what? We need the banner, so we will take the musician.
The horniest one gets to go now.
Yeah, the horny one has to go. Lovely.
So morale?
Yeah, so you did 3 wounds to me. I did more than that to you.
Yes.
So you lose combat.
All right. 4 up.
Oh!
So 1
2
for
dice
each.
for the skeletons.
On a 1, 2, or 3, you said that. There we go.
Both skeletons gone, and then 3 dice for Drac.
They're all gone. They're all gone.
That one's gone. Go ahead.
Well, it's already a 2, so
So you lose 1 on Drac, and the skeletons are gone.
yeah.
I didn't destroy you, though.
No, but no, sorry.
So it's interesting, because you want to put a hero with the unit to buff up the unit, but that means if the unit ever breaks and flees, you lose the hero too. So it's similar as in Fantasy and Future. It just seems like here it's more likely to happen.
I think we haven't decided yet because it's not the end of turn 4 or the end of the game. But I think Regiments is going to be my skirmish.
All right, so the dwarves. I'm going to activate the marksman here and the artillerist. So they are going to put all their shots into the ghoul because, I mean, that's really all they can do. And she will use her artillery. I guess she'll use it on the bolt thrower here, which now does have an angle to the corpse cart.
Yeah.
So 3 attacks from the marksman. 2 hits, AP1.
Defense 3. You said AP
1.
1. So force. Force. What? Regen. There we go.
And then 2 from the hero. Nothing. Oh, 1. She does hit on a 3. 1 at AP1. Bolt thrower into your brute over there. 1 hit, AP2.
5s.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, but regen. No.
Oh, I did a wound.
You did a
I did a thing.
He's down to 5.
Okay, well that's kind of sad. That all that shooting did very, very little because, well, next you have Dracula and he's only got one thing he can do. Now, normally I would have said, well, they've already fought, they're hitting on 6s, but I did that last time and we saw what happened.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll
So go ahead, charge him in, and we'll do our thing.
There you go. 6s. 2.
Oh, see, that's why we film.
And he's just AP1. No
So
rending, no reaping.
I'm gonna have to do this
Surety,
one
no
at a
taking.
time because they have different defenses. So the warrior defends on a 5. He's dead. Ooh, he's stuck too. And then the king defends on a 4, which
Nice.
I got. So that's okay. King's hitting you back then on 6s. I don't get any. So you did 1 wound to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have fear.
Yes.
It's a push.
push.
But the king now stands alone. Like the cheese. Okay, back over to the dwarves. I've got the 2 war machines that can shoot independently. Josh has everything gone, so we'll just well, we can't combine. Different stats. Okay, bolt thrower, shooting at your brute. 1 hit, AP2.
1 hit at AP2.
Yep, and then I'll roll for the cannon because it's doing the exact same thing.
You're going into the brute.
1 hit at AP1.
Okay. So 1 hit at AP2. So hitting on 5. No, but regen. No. So 1 more hit on him.
Yep.
And then you said how many more hits?
1 more at AP1.
1 more at AP1. So 4. 6. Got
So I
it.
did 1 lousy damage.
So 4. Yep.
He's toughness 6.
Toughness
I
6.
haven't even sparked a morale test. Okay, so here's the bad news for the dwarves. At the end of turn 4, the vampires hold both sections of the pass. So Josh is going to roll a dice, and on a 4+, we go on to the next turn. Otherwise, vampires win. Vampires win!
I kind of wanted to see that one through, but all right. I
So,
respect it.
Josh's first game of Regiments, my first game of Regiments, and the vampires have won, I would say, a pretty, not a resounding victory, but they're clearly dominating the pass. The King and Dracula could duke it out for a while, but this over here is, yeah. All right, everybody. There's your first round of Regiments. If you're getting itchy to start playing Old World, you can play some Regiments until it comes out, or if Old World turns out to be too complex or what have you, give this one a try.
If you're getting an itch, see your doctor.
That too, depending on where the itch is. Please do not put where it is in the comments. I'm not interested.
Probably the ghoul whores
That have the itch.
well, they gave the itch.
They gave the itch. So like
ghoul
half
whores
my
gave the
units. That's why the stone golems died so fast.
Your dwarves were on shore leave, and that's how they started things off.
Okay, we're gonna stop before this gets any worse here. All right, see you on the next one, everybody. Hopefully you thought that was good enough.